respected keynote speaker, Managing Director Ms. Sarojini Sershan, Director Mr. Sujan Kayasta, Director Mr. Ayushman Sershan, respected faculty members, parents, and my dear batchmates. My name is Mohit Rauniyar, and I am representing the batch of 2018 Bachelors in Information Management. I have been named the valedictorian, but I'm internally struggling to spell it. I'm not sure if I can commemorate everything in 5 minutes, but I can certainly try. We would not be here without our amazing teachers who have helped us come a long way. Debanjana ma'am taught us the discipline and helped us focus. Her lectures about Fido growth were accompanied by interesting tales of the college. Jaha jaha basu, tyaha hudaina student ko aankhama aasu. The catchiest motivational sentence I've ever heard, all thanks to Basdev sir. He is a perfect example to show us how daunting things can be easily solved with persistence and hard work. Anil Dai's conversation, to having tea with Harendra sir, and not to forget what we learned in our previous class by Gyanmani sir. Sati sir with his hollow threats of "Enku laidu?" To Sudhir sir and his ever plural syntax, semantics and methods. While Junu ma'am's funny English accent and the breakup song will be a memory to smile upon forever. It's sad that some remarkable figures left the college to pursue another journey. However, remain an important member to the Thames family. Roshan sir's delightful smile. Siddhartha sir's cool nature and a completely different persona in France. Saugat Dai's always encouraging nature. Ashish sir's guff, Sanjeev sir's calm and cool, composed methods. All of that has made our college experience better and served us with valuable knowledge. Another person that I must mention is Kriti ma'am. It's difficult to put into words how her transition from a teacher to a caring sister carried a huge importance in my life. Thank you. From the day we spoke to Susan sir about the yearbook to the day we're about to get the 4th issue coming out. From the time when Reflection was just an image in a mirror to the time Reflections became one of the finest college magazines. Thames's student-centered environment allowed Reflections to serve as a platform to express the students' work and become a culture to showcase their talents. A huge thanks to everyone involved in the yearbook and Reflections, and all the best for the future. I'm glad to be part of this incredible legacy, and the biggest credit goes to Susan sir. An awe-inspiring figure in the college, always ready to have prolonged conversation. His method allowed me the liberty and the creative space to excel while learning responsibility. I believe Thames has prepared us to become a socially responsible citizens, which allowed me to start a social enterprise named Canopy Nepal, which is working to make education accessible for underprivileged children and promoting interactive learning in public schools. Talking about memories, the student exchange program to France has been one of the best. Another contender being Director's Merit List Awards, trip to Chitwan with the Thakur boys and the Korean gong. The most recent trip to Gorkha Beach camp served as a cherry on the top. The last trip as classmates will not be the last trip as friends. Cheers to all the future endeavors. I would like to take some time off and thank everyone who has directly or indirectly made our college lives easier. Thanks to the admin department relentlessly working, be it with examination schedules or holiday notices or managing the library. Thanks to Sumeru sir, who always seemed in a hurry. Manisha Di with her welcoming highs. Belu ma'am with her widest smiles. Thanks to Binedai and his Bete references, and Suchi for his tea conversations. Be it Dilasha ma'am, Samindi, Kartika, Avishkar, Renuka or Ashtosh, everyone has always been available to help us at all the times. Thanks to Saridadi, she will always have that constant smile in her face whenever we greeted her. Thanks to the happy faces in uniforms, guarding the gates and making delightful conversations. And thanks to Jambudai and his canteen crew for the food they served. Thanks to everyone who has made our lives easier at Thames. My dear batchmates, it's time to talk about us. Talking about the first person that comes in my mind who makes the entire batch tick off, the name is Sulav. A fantastic person and a spontaneous leader in the group, a stand-up guy, always there to lend a hand. Another guy, Anish Potter. He is just different from this society. A book wrongly judged for its cover. One of the most intelligent guys and super creative. Anish has to be one of the funniest persons I've ever known. Now for the trademark imprints left on us by our friends, like Maila's "Oi!" mouth-watering food blogs by our foodie sister, Rajendra and hours of pulling his leg, Amulya and his lang with his bike, Adish and his elaborate gadget reviews, Saurav and his insanely evil jokes, Abhishek and the Nanu incident, Ambika and the loud answers from the first bench, Amok and his mechanical lessons, Biplab and his cool gestures, Kaling and her amazing conversations, Manjil and a huge wild boar bro, Nisha and her witty statements, Nishe Sarkar and his dawn attitude, Pratisa's tube-like nature, Priyanka's amazing accent, Rahul's otaku club, Richa's worried nature, Sashank's Radhe Radhe, Urja's Anya's super intelligent persona, Abhishek's hola, Aditi's beloved Mamu, Karki Bhai's caricature, Kushal's pronunciation struggles, Nikesh's honi nanu, Nisha Sathi's bal ho, Praganna's loud knock on the door, Salona's early arrival in her class, Sanjay Pasa and the little raisin, Jatil and the dedication to his work, Prasanna's amazing bowling, Susmita's admit cards photo, Riza's too sweet nature, and not to forget Wangdi's Boini Sanstha. I don't think any of us are going to forget this ever. There are other two important people in this list, Seth and Sonika. Three of us began this undergrad journey, and they've been essential to my overall growth. Seth has been a brother, and Sonika has been a confidant. These guys were always there whenever I needed a push to break boundaries and go higher. Everything and everyone I've mentioned has made our college lives glorious and will continue to occupy a special place in our hearts. I would also like to thank the two very special ladies who are not in this ceremony, but they're the reason why I am. And finally, the largest share of thanks goes to all the parents because of whom we have reached where we have today. To speak statistically about my past 4 years, I got A+ in all the 40 subjects. Made it to all 8 DMA awards. Never missed a class in the first 7 semesters. And the reason why I'm saying this is because all this means nothing if I'm not willing to work hard for the next challenge in my life. The real world. It's important that we embrace this new challenge and take smart decisions. It's important that we maintain our discipline and willing to take any challenge that life presents to us. It's important that we critically reflect on ourselves and become independent and self-sustaining individuals to take this next step in our lives. Sarojini ma'am once said, Thames is like a river, and it depends on us how much we want to take from this river. I think we've taken enough from this river and incorporated learning as a lifelong process to overcome any challenge that life throws at us. Thanks to all. Cheers to all the memories and everything at Thames, and cheers to all the good things stacked for us in the future. 4 years went like this, but they stay here. Thank you.